Hi everybody, this is Mike from Lumen Lights, and this is the video tutorial for our 18 bulb tri-LED mini wash head, which you see right here. And we're going to start things off with our control panel. Our control panel has 4 buttons and an LCD display. We have mode, up, down, and enter. So let's start off here. We'll just press the up or down button to get the display on. Let's hit our menu button and go to our first item on the list, which is D001. Hit enter. This is your Dmx address setting. So once you hit enter, you're in the mode. You can press it down to go down, which would be back to 512, or up. There's 1, 2, 3, so on and so forth. When you get to the channel you want, hit enter, and you're all set to go. Next item. This is the control portion of the light. There are some built-in programs. NSTS is master. Hit enter. And this is SRun, sound, running sound. So as you see, if I tap the light here, it's going to go a little crazy because we're in sound active mode. Now to go into another mode, hit the up or down arrow buttons, because if you look at your manual, you'll see that you are in a control mode for the light, where it's master or slave, sound active, or automatic running. So let's go through, we're in sound mode right now, let's go through some of the other programs. NAFA, that's another master program. Hit enter. Now this is a pre-built automatic show that runs fast, as it says from the display. NASL, hit enter. Pre-built shows again, but this is running slow. So the light is going to move slow, it's going to change color slow, it's going to be a slow automatic show that's going to run through different movements, different colors, some strobing, a lot of different things. Next item here is slave. If you were to set these up master slave and you hit enter, it'll read SON, or slave on. Now when you have other fixtures set as the master, or another fixture set as the master, and you link them with your DMX cables or your wireless controllers, the master light will send a signal, and this light will act as the slave. Okay, let's get into another mode here. NAFA, as we said, that's fast. NASL, which is slow. Slave, which we've covered already. Now here's another mode you're going to see, but it's non-functioning on this light. It was meant for when there was a controller that came with this. The controller has since been obsoleted. NSTC, and if you hit enter, it's going to say C run, and that's controller run. Again, the controller is no longer made, so this is part of the programming that's still there, but it's a non-functioning item. So let's go back to NSTS and hit enter. So we're back into sound running mode. Okay, next item is pan, and this is going to refer to the turning of the light on the base. Now if I hit R and hit enter, the starting point is going to reverse, and it's going to pan in the opposite direction. If I hit the R button, or hit the up arrow button to take away the R and hit pan, it is now going to go to the opposite direction. Our next menu item is the same thing, which is tilt. Hit R on tilt and hit enter, and you see the tilt, or the head, tilts in the opposite direction. Set it back to R. Take the R away, that is, and hit enter, and the head comes back. So let's get that out of our eyes right now. Okay. Alright, next item after pan and tilt is the display. Right now it's reading in an upright position. If you were hanging this light upside down and wanted to reverse the display, you would hit R and hit enter. Now the display is upside down. But of course we are not upside down, so let's go back to display and flip that over. Take away the R, hit enter, and there we are, we're back at our DMX address. Moving on to the next item, it was pan, tilt, display. The next thing, it says 5 channel. This light can be operated in 5 channel or 13 channel. Now in both modes, 5 or 13, There's one extra channel which is reserved for future programming, so really 5 channel, there's only 4 channels. And the 4 channels are macros, which are preset colors, dimmer and strobe, which are all in one channel. You can dim the brightness and at a certain point it'll start to strobe the way it's doing right now, and pan and tilt, that's the movement of the head. In 13 channel mode, we'll set that for 13 channel mode, you have all those functions. You have fine pan, fine tilt, you have you can set the range of the pan, the range of the tilt, the macros, and you have individual control of the red, green, and blue LEDs. So moving on, there's our channel selector. Next is PA54. That's the panning range I was talking about, and that's going to control how far the head can move, whether it swings 180 degrees or it just goes a little less, 90 degrees, 40 degrees. You can choose 54, pan 18, or pan 36. Those do not correspond to degrees, by the way. Next item, tilt. Same thing. Tilt 27, or tilt 9, or tilt 18. It's just setting the range of the light, because sometimes you may not want the lights to shoot backwards. Maybe you want to just keep them so they're all facing into the crowd and they don't turn around and blind you if you're DJing or playing in a band behind the lights. Next item is a reset, and by pressing that, it's going to be as if you unplug the light and plugged it back in again, just to reinitialize everything if for some reason things got a little screwed up and the light was behaving erratically. Last item on our menu is load, and this is if you wanted to reset this fixture to factory settings. You would hit the enter and everything would be reset to factory defaults. So that's a tutorial on our Tri-LED Mini Moving Head Wash. Hope you enjoyed it. If you have more questions or would like to place an order, please contact us, www.lumenlights.com.